press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi students, so under constructions, so far we have learnt how to bisect an angle. So I will just remind whatever we have learnt. If ABC is an angle, given angle, ABC is a given angle. So with some convenient radius, with B as center, we will draw an arc. This arc will cut BC and AB at 2 points. See, we call them as, say, DE. With E as center, more than half of ED distance, we will cut one more arc here, and with D as center, we will cut one more arc here. We will join this. This line gives the, so it is the required angular bisector, and these two angles will be equal. So that is how we bisect a given angle. So next thing whatever we have learnt is, suppose a line is given, so BC, if we want to divide line BC with more than half of radius, we will cut an arc at the top and arc at the bottom with B as center, and with same C as center, with same radius, we will cut those two earlier arcs, we will join them. So if I call this as M, this BM is equal to MC, it becomes angular bisector. So it is perpendicular bisector. This becomes 90 degree and these two lengths will be equal. So therefore we call it as a perpendicular bisector. So these basic things we have learnt. So, and also we have learnt how to construct a 90 degree angle, 45 degree angle. So now I will move on with the next question under 11.1, exercise 11.1. Exercise 11.1, question number 3. So here construct the angles of the following measurements. So it is asked to construct a 30 degree angle, and 22.5 degree angle. This is one. Second 22.5 degree angle, and third one we have to construct a 15 degree angle. So these are the three things we have to. So in these I will show you the procedure. The rest of explanation and all you have to, based on the earlier problems, you have to do it as a homework. I will show you how to construct these angles. So first, in general, I will draw a drawing here. You carefully observe it. Suppose we have a BC, line BC, let us say. So this is B, this is C, this is C. Now, so as you know, to construct a 60 degree angle, what we do is, we will just take some radius more than half of BC, and we will draw a arc. So we will draw a arc. So what I do is, I will, for better knowledge, I will project back this BC backward also. So let us call this as So I have just projected BC back. Now take BC more than half of BC radius and you draw let us draw a semicircle. So this is a semicircle. Now if I call this as say R, remember with the same radius and R as center, if I cut here, you will get one portion of the semicircle arc. Again from here if I cut, I will get the second one. So automatically third one will coincide with this point. So you observe this. This is very, very important. You know that this angle is 180 degree. So because it is a straight line, so angle around a point is 360 degree, and because this is a straight line, this is half of that 180 degree. So therefore we have divided this arc into three parts. So therefore each part will give you 30 degree angle. So from B you join this, from B you join this point also. Now you can confidently say, if this is 0 degree, if this is 0 degree, this is 60 degree, and this is 120 degree, and this is 180 degree. So with this you will understand so how to construct angles. So now since this is 60 degree, here what we need is 30 degree angle. So I have to bisect this angle. This is 0 and this is 60. If we bisect this angle, we know how to bisect the angle. So we will take some radius, we will cut an arc and we will draw a line. So we will get a 30 degree angle. So first I will take up this 30 degree construction. So 30 degree angle at a given point. So now this is the, say this is the line BC. At point B we have to construct, this is BC, at point B we have to construct a 30 degree angle. So simply what you have to do is, you take compass with more than half of BC, this is BC radius, just little reduce it, more than half of BC, draw a arc, draw an arc. So now you call this point as, say, S, you can call it as S. Now with S and with the same radius you cut this as. When this is same radius, BS is equal to ST, BS is equal to ST, and this circle is drawn with this. So these three distances are same. So therefore it is a equilateral triangle, TBS. So therefore here we will get 60 degree. So now you join this line. So this is not the required line, we need a 30 degree angle. So that is why I mark with dotted line. So this gives me a 60 degree line, 60 degree direction. So now I wanted to have a 30 degree, so therefore bifurcate this angle. So bifurcate, for bifurcating this angle, the next procedure is, you take some convenient radius, you draw an arc, draw an arc. So from these 2 points, you can call it as U, V. It's just for indication. From these 2 points with the same radius, you can cut an arc, construct an arc, and you cut an arc. So this becomes W. So this is the point. So now if you join this, it becomes 30 degree, required 30 degree line. Now I will join with this a thick line. So this angle is 30 degree because the total is 60 degree and this is 30 degree. So therefore I will write W, or you can call it as A for convenience. This is A, angle ABC is equal to 30 degree. So first one we have completed. Now 22.5 degree. 22.5 degree, as you know, is half of 45 degree. What we have to do is, first we have to construct a 45 degree angle, and then so you construct a 45 degree angle first. Now, so first I will draw a line BC. This is B, this is C, let us say. Now, so with the compass, you remember always we are using only a scale and a compass. Only two instruments we are using to construct any angle. So more than half of B you take radius, you draw a arc like this. Now from this point, if you cut it, you know that this is a 60 degree line it will give, and this will give. So I will have to extend this up to this. So from here we have to cut it to the second point. So this point will give us 60 degree, this will give us 120 degree. You can see here 60 degree and 120 degree. So what we need is, first 22.5 means we should have 45 degree. So first we have to construct a 45 degree angle. So divide this. This is 60. First I will draw the lines. This is a 60 degree line. I will draw a thin line instead of dotted. This is 60 degree and this is 120 degree. So what I need is 22.5 means I have to construct a 45 degree angle. So if I divide this into two parts, you will get 30 degree. You divide this. This is 0. So you divide this 60 degree, you will get 45 degree angle. 30 degree angle first you will get. So this you don't need. You take some convenient radius. Now I will take a little smaller one. Now you bisect it at this point. So this will give us a 30 degree line. So this is angular bisector of 60 degree angle. So this is 30 degree. 30 degree. So this is 30. From here to here this is 30. You can see here 30 plus 30. So I want 45 means 45. So I have to divide this again. So therefore from these 2 points, so I will cut once again. You observe this. So take radius more than half of these 2 points. You cut a arc. You can do that with little bigger diameter also, no problem. So you cut it like this. From this point you cut it like this. You will get a point. Now join this. Join this. This is 30. This is 30. Therefore, half of 30 is 15. 15 plus 30 is 45. Therefore, this is the required 45-degree line. I will show it with the bold line. So, this is 45 degree. 45 degree. So, actually what I need is 22.5 means half of this. Now, I have to divide these two lines. So, therefore, again you take some radius, some convenient radius between these two, cut at this point, you cut at this point. So, this will give you 22.5. So, this is, so we have done both here 30 and 22, 45 and 22.5. This angle is 22.5 or 22.5 degree. So, 22.5 degree. So, to avoid confusion, you can draw this 45-degree line, a thin one. So, only required is 22.5, you make it a thick one. So, this is how, now you can call this as, see, A ultimately. So, angle ABC in this case is 22.5 degree. 22.5 degree. So, next is 30 degree. 15 degree. So, 15 degree is easy to construct, as you know. So, I will go with the third one now. Take a line BC. Now, you construct a 60-degree angle. You are familiar with that procedure. Take more than half of BC radius to draw a arc. So, now with this you cut this arc. You know that this point will give you 60 degree. So, I want 15 means I have to divide it twice. Now, you join this. So, this is 60 degree. This is 60 degree. Now, you divide this again. See, if it is convenient, if you have paper, you can use this point also. From here, you take some radius, small radius. From these 2 points, cut 2 arcs. Divide the angle. So, you will get a 30-degree line. So, 2 times you have to divide, that's all. So, this is a 30-degree line. So, this gave a 30-degree line. So, I want 15 means again I have to divide these two. So, from these 2 points, you can use any arc, no problem, because this equal radius is there. So, from this point you can cut here, and from this point you can cut here. You will get the 30-degree line. So, now I will join this. So, I will call this as point A. Angle ABC in this case is equal to 15 degree. So, from here to here 60, and this is the 30-degree bifurcation line. 30 degree again I have divided, it is 15 degree. So, this angle is 15 degree. So, we have completed all 3 in question number 3. So procedure I have told you. So you have to write the description based on the earlier exercises which I have done. So this is the method of constructing 30 degree, 20 degree and 15 degree. Now I will give you hints about question number 4. See, in question number 4, it is given 75 degree, 75 degree, 105 and 135 degree, 105 degree, 135 degree. So, of course, the procedure is almost same. You can observe here. We want 75 means, so we have 60. So up to here we have 60, another 15 we have to add. So for that what you have to do is, we have to construct a 90 degree line. If you construct the 90 degree line from here to here, it is say 60 and 120, 30 degree, and if you divide this, you will get a 15 degree line. So that is 60 plus 15 will be 75. So that is how you will get 75 degree. 75 degree. So now 105. So for 105 degree, so you will have a 90 degree angle first. You will construct a 90 degree angle, and then beyond 90 you have 120. So this is a 120 line. 120 line, this is a 90 degree line, 90 degree and 120 degree. So the difference is 30 degree. If you divide this, you will get 15 degree. So therefore this line give you 90 plus 15 is 105. So likewise you have to do. So 135 is 90 plus 45. This is BC. 90 degree you know how to construct, and this is, you know, see from here to here if you draw a semicircle, this is 60 degree, this is 90 degree, this is, next is 120 degree, we want 135. So from here to here you can see here, this is 120, this is 180. If I bifurcate this, you will get from here to here it is 60. So I will get 150, this is 150. So difference from here to here is 30 degree. So again you bifurcate this. So 120, this is 15. This becomes 135 degree line. So I will join this. So this you can call this as point as A. So this is the 135 degree angle. So this is how you have to construct 75, 105 and 135 degree angles. So quickly I will do this on board. First I will take up 75 degree. You can see here line BC, Now with BC, more than half of BC radius, now, so with more than half of BC radius, first thing is we have to construct a arc. Construct a arc. You cut the arc at least at 2 points, so that we need up to 75 degree. So you cut it like this. So this is 60 degree, this is 120 degree. You can see this figure, this is 60 degree, this is 120 degree. I want 75 means you bifurcate this angle. Slightly you can reduce this. So you will get a 90 degree angle. So this is 90 point. So now I will join these things. So this point. So construction lines you can draw smaller thin lines, and the required lines, only the angle which is asked, that you have to draw thick lines. Now you join this. So this is 60, this is 90, this is 120. What I need is 75 means I have to divide these two. You can use these points also, there is no problem. From this point you draw an arc, from this point you draw an arc with the same radius. So from here to here 30 degree, if I divide it, you will get 15 degree, we will add to this. So therefore this is the required, so I will draw it light, thinner. This is point A, so point ABC, like angle ABC is equal to 75 degree. So this completes the first one. Now, so similarly, see this is 90, this is 120, from here to here it is 30 degree. You divide this, you join this, 90 plus 15 becomes 105 degree. So this is 120, 120 plus 15 is 135. So I hope you understand this. These are of similar nature. You do question number 3 and 4 completely as a homework. I have given you sufficient hints for you. So now I will proceed with the next topic. So question number 3 and 4, sorry, 3 and 4 we have completed now. We have discussed question number 3 and 4. So I will give you hints. Question number 5 I will go. Question 5 in exercise 11.1. Question 5. The question says, construct an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Construct an equilateral triangle of given side. And justify the construction. Justify the construction. Justify the construction. So this is the question. So now we have to construct he says a given side. The side length may be any length. It may be 5 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter, whatever it is. So now let us presume that answer, we can proceed like this. So let us construct an equilateral triangle of side 8 centimeter, let us say. So he has not specified, we have taken it as 8 centimeter. Triangle, you can write ABC of, so you can name it 8 centimeter. So we know that in an equilateral triangle, AB will be equal to BC equal to CA. So in this case it is each equal to 8 centimeter. And also, not only this, all three sides are equal and all angles are equal. Also, angle A will be equal to B will be equal to C will be equal to 60 degree. So this is the property of an equilateral triangle. So we know this. Now construction. So for construction, what we have to do is, first we have to draw a line AB or say AB is equal to 8 centimeter. First you draw a line of 8 centimeter. You take 8 centimeter, you draw a line and cut it for 8 centimeter. This is 8 centimeter. So you can draw a line using divider. You can transfer 8 centimeter distance on that, or using compass you can do it. So anyway, you draw a line of 8 centimeter. Now with A as center and with some radius, see, we know that it is a 60 degree angle. So therefore, we have to construct a 60 degree angle at A. For that, what we do is, we take some convenient radius, we will draw an arc. So we know how to construct a 60 degree angle. So this arc is cutting or intersecting AB at say point P. So now with P as center, you cut this arc with the same radius. So you will get point Q. So now DE, for continuity you can give it as no problem, DE. Now join AD and AE and draw a ray. So this is a ray. We know that this is a 60 degree angle. Now, see, this is 60 degree, this angle is 60 degree. We have to construct a equilateral triangle with 8 centimeter radius. So, therefore, using compass, you take 8 centimeter radius, that is same as AB, and cut this arc. With AS center, you cut this arc. So, with AS center, I have cut an arc. You can call this as point C. Point C. AB is 8 centimeter, AC is 8 centimeter. Now, join BC. So, this is the point, you join BC. So, this is BC. Join BC. So, now you know this is AB is 8 centimeter, BC is also 8 centimeter with the same radius I have cut. This is 60 degree angle. We know that AB length is equal to AC length. In a triangle ABC, if two sides are equal, their opposite angles are also equal. That is one thing. When this is 60 degree, these two total must be 120 degree, because the total should become 180 degree. So, and these two are equal. Total is 180 and they are equal, means this is 60 degree and this is 60 degree. So, it must be then 8 centimeter, because when these two are equal, their opposite sides, this is 8 centimeter, this opposite side should also be 8 centimeter. So, angles or sides opposite to equal angle are equal. Sides opposite to equal angle are equal. So, if the angles are equal, the opposite sides are equal. If the sides are equal, the opposite angles are equal. So, now the required triangle ABC is the required equilateral triangle. So, this is how we have to construct. So, now let us construction steps. I will give you construction steps. Construction steps. First one, what we did, we draw a line AB is equal to 8 centimeter. Draw line segment AB equals 8 centimeter. Second, see, next step is at A we have to construct a 60 degree angle with A as center. With A as center, some radius, some convenient radius, you can write some convenient radius. Draw an arc to cut AB at D. Next, with the D as center, radius as before, or radius same radius as before, you can write as before. same radius as before. Cut the arc. Cut the arc earlier drawn at E. So we got point E. Join AE. Join AE. Join AE. Draw a ray by joining AE, you can write. Draw a ray. Draw a ray joining AE. Joining AE. Now, fifth point. So, we got this line now with AS center, with AS center, with AS center, AB equals 8 centimeter radius, with AS center 8 centimeter radius, cut AE line at C. At C. Sixth, join CB or BC. You can write BC, no problem. Join BC. Then ABC, triangle ABC is the required equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. So this completes the construction portion. Next we have to justify it. So that means, so it is definitely a equilateral triangle. How it is equilateral triangle, that we have to prove. Now I will take up justification. So justification of construction. Justification of construction. So, AB, you see here, AB is equal to AC is equal to 8 centimeter. See, it is by construction. AB and AC with the same radius we have cut, they are equal and they are 8 centimeter. It is by construction. We need not have to prove it. And at the same time, angle BAC is equal to 60 degree. This is also by construction. So these things we need not have to prove. Now what is to be proved? We have to prove that this side is 8 centimeter and these two are 60 degree, 60 degree. If you prove that, it is enough. Now, in the triangle ABC, first we shall prove that these are 60 degree. we have AB equals AC. Those two are equal. So therefore we can say the angles opposite to those sides, AB opposite is ACB. Therefore ACB must be equal to AC opposite. AC opposite is AC opposite angle is angle B, that is ABC. So this angle is opposite to this side, this angle is opposite to this side. So therefore these two are equal. So we know that these two are equal. This is one thing. Also we have angle, I will simply give you smaller angles. AB opposite is C. Angle C is equal to AC opposite is B. It is enough. You can call this as equation 1. So we have angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. That is by angle sum property. By angle sum property of triangle. So you are aware of this. So therefore we have BAC is angle A. Angle A is 60 degree. We have this 60 degree plus B plus C is equal to 180. B plus C is equal to 180 minus 60 is equal to 120. But B and C are equal. So therefore I will write B plus B, 2B is equal to 120, or angle B is equal to 60 degree. So one angle is 60 degree, B is 60 degree, therefore third must be 60 degree. So I will write C is equal to 60 degree. All three angles are equal. When all three angles are equal, so three sides will be equal. So that is how they are equal. Angles opposite to equal. I will erase this. So now we have to prove that BC is also 8 centimeter. We have proved that all three angles are equal. We have to prove that BC is equal to 8 centimeter. So for that what we have to do is, see, angle A, we have angle A is equal to 60 degree, angle C is equal to, angle A is equal to 60 degree, angle C is equal to 60 degree. So the C is equal to 60 degree, opposite to C is 8 centimeter. See, C is equal to, observe this, C is equal to 60 degree, its opposite angle is, opposite side is, side equals 8 centimeter. You can observe, C opposite is AB, C opposite is AB, C opposite side AB is equal to 8 centimeter. When C is equal to 60, opposite 8 centimeter, A opposite, A is equal to 60 degree, opposite side BC must also be equal to 8 centimeter. That is why angles, or you can write sides opposite to equal angles are equal. You remember this. sides opposite to equal angles are equal, and the converse is also true. So angles opposite to equal sides, that is why in an isosceles triangle what we do is these two are equal, therefore these two angles are equal. So likewise in this case all angles are equal, therefore all three sides must be equal. So this completes justification. So this is all about today. Thank you, students. So we have three more important topics under this construction chapter. I will take up those issues or topics in the next session. Thank you all.